Light. Yellow. How are you doing? How is your week going? We had some shitty news recently. I get it. I get it. I get it. How is your week though? Glorp, glorp, glorp. Yeah, I didn't do 7TV yet for myself. Hallelujah. What do you want me to say? Like this? I suck at singing. And this was literally the option that was available. Maybe I can do this in threes. I have no idea what to do. I'm supposed to keep this up until someone does singing mode again to switch it off. I am going through a few different lyrics. Oh, thanks. Cheers. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. Why are these commands a thing? Why am I following them? Why the fuck am I following them? The fuck? Yes, now you can control me. Thank God I don't have weird ass shit over. Jesus fucking Christ. I forgot how many commands do I actually have here? Hey, is India going to face lockdown? Possibly. There's a chance. Depends on the kind of lockdown. See, right now, India is... Sarcho! Hold on, he's coming. One Tritosh. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. He's already in the up. See? They're right here. Hold on, hold on. I'ma do this better. I'm gonna make the cost of like Sarchu thing a bit higher. Because of no. You want this? How much? Okay. The fuck? Sarchu pet. Ah. Anyway. So what else is there over here? Like I should have checked. Did you hear? Does your hair touch the top? Which top? The ceiling? No, the ceiling is like 8 feet. This makes stream so much more fun, lol. Yeah, it does. It does. You have more control over moi. I need to move this. Hold on. Better. No, my hair doesn't touch the top. No. So, now this is... You do realize that man is the topic today. That his sexual exploits are the topic today. Fine. I'll just... You do realize I can just say PM, right? The PM. Or Narundar. No. Just call him Narendra. No, Narundar. Narundar is the best. Narundar is the thing. See, I am glad you're enjoying this. I hate all of you. Narund bro. No. Namo doesn't count. Namo sounds like we are actually doing like pujaing him or something. Nandu is the best. like, to be fair, Nandu, calling him Nandu is the best. That's what I like. Because that's very Marathi. Or like Hindi Marathi. You can call him Nandu. Nanduro Duro. No, he's not a Japanese anime character, sadly. That's a very Japanese anime character name, to be honest with you. Hold on. What was the thing going on? Yeah. Guys, make sure to like the stream and like share it on Twitter or in places if you can. Pal Narendra. That's what he likes. We need to make fun. We need to make fun. That's what he likes. उसकी पूजा नहीं कर रहे. Bro legitimately could be a predator. Like, not even joking. Bro literally could be a predator. Like, there's a multiple shit coming off right now. This might be our last stream because of it. You never know. Like, Narundar takes out his barn, fires it from there, and directly pew, intercontinental barn. If you have heard of the story that the barns were actually nuclear weapons. If you have heard this, have you heard this? Be serious. I'm saving your ass by banning his name. Yeah, apparently. But we are coming up with worse shit, actually. So, how am I supposed to do this? How am I like, fine. We'll do it. We will do it. We can do it. Jesus, mice man. This is so fun, lol. Yeah, obviously. My neck is like killing me, to be honest with you. I have like chronic back pain. I can feel my muscle tightening here. Anyway. Yeah, thank you. Ah, perfect. Still looser. I need to go to the physio. I really need to go to the physio. I haven't been like 3 months. She's my friend, so which is nice. So I can just like be like, hey, tick, 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 tick. I don't have any. I can be like, tick, 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 tick. Just book me a... No, I don't go for running. I have to start, but I'm starting with cycling now. Running is something that just can't do. I have no muscles. Not anymore. I barely go to the gym right now, which is a problem. Oh, will a 7-stream streak win? I really need to go back to the gym, to be honest with you. Oh, okay. To have muscles. Yeah, I mean, I have the basic ones. I don't have muscle. I used to have muscles. Like, I'm not kidding. I used to have muscles. Like, let me just show you. Okay, geez, I'm gonna have to log in from a different, I guess. I have I do all my exercise at home. I skip cardio. No, I think you think so much. Your brain runs so much with different thoughts. You do cardio anyway. I'm sorry, not sorry. How do I switch accounts on a website, guys? So how do you switch accounts on like on when you're on browser? Jesus, will people stop using? I just do cycling at home and treadmill at the apartment gym. I should probably be there. What? Use another browser. I will. Hold on. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna follow myself. Okay, so I need to, because my OG profile is very much locked. I had to lock it because of Sangees. Yes, I know you have seen it. Let me just show it to the people here. Great title, thanks. That title is gonna get me banned from everyone, everywhere. Like I'm gonna be in Tihar jail next time because of the title. I'm trying to hold on. Okay, did it happen? It no what the fuck? Yeah, so there was a time in my life that I was this. That was moi back in time. I used to post like weird ass shit like this, like look my gains from like a week. Oh my god. Like look at this very young Neil. Not that long ago, to be honest. I hope so. Like there is Andre Dreville posting about me. Okay. Like this was me quite a while ago. That cut is horrendous. Yeah, I know. That cut is horrendous. I was this once upon a time, guys. I used to cut my beard. And that's the love of my life. I used to go on long, long drives. Yeah, 2016, a decade ago, bro. I know. See, the thing is, I kept it up for a while. Like, this is the only ones that I can show you right now. Oh no, another Royal Enfield lover. See, Karthik, the thing is, I am 6'4". There is no other bike I can sit on. I'm not kidding. No other bike actually fits me. Like, no, it's, I mean, Royal Enfield is like quite old. Like, I can't even sit on a bullet, by the way. I can't even sit on a bullet. I have to get like Thunderbird or nothing in India. That is the only thing. Yeah, suffering from height negative. I'm so sorry, Devclin. You're an EV guy. Yeah, Pookie, you're 14. You don't even have your learner's permit yet. Let's not get into it. Thunderbird is there. Yeah, it is the roomiest. Like my legs fit, which is decent. Also, see, I have a friend who's like 6'2", 6'2" something, 6'1", 6'2" something. So the thing is with him, he is torso tall, which means that he has a longer torso than me. I am leg tall, which means I have leg for days. So I have a specific issue with legroom in like bikes. If I sit on an Avenger, like any of those sort, like the lower ones, lower cruisers, I get leg cramps. If I sit on like, I don't know, the Duke or Ninja, I just don't fit. I literally do not fit on a Duke. It is not possible for me to sit on it and not topple out. So the only bike I can actually drive in India is a Royal Enfield Thunderbird. It is the only one. I used to wear, see, my foot size is also huge, by the way. So I used to either have to like get shoes, like if someone is going out of India, they used to have to compulsorily buy me shoes because I didn't used to get it. I have used my shoe pair, one of them, for over 6 to 7 years. I had a hole in that shoe, but I did not have a choice. My foot is 14. Last Thunderbird I rolled melted the sole of my shoe. Yes, that is a problem. 6-7, okay. My foot is 14, yeah. 14, 6-7, lol. Like, seriously. I don't know what you don't believe, Dev Clint. Duke Clint. 6-7, my childhood, lol. Okay. Guys, I am a huge person. Like, I don't know if you can like see me in person. I am a very huge person. I am 6'4". Everything is just extended. I swear I was taller than most of my school. I was literally the tallest one in my school. Like, bar none. Since I was 13 or 14. Imagine you were 6'7". No, thank you. It is a pain in the ass. It doesn't matter how big you are, it matters how you use it. Okay, did people call you in fights? No, they try to fight me. They used to jump up and try to incite fights. Just to be like, look, I can beat him up, or look, I can beat him up. Like that shit. No one ever beat me up. Everyone kinda got beaten up quite a bit. But it's like still kinda peaceful. Most of them were just afraid of me. So it was fine. People usually stayed away. What? What, nothing. I was pretty tall as a kid too, like until like 6th grade. Oh, okay. Sorry. Oh, thanks, Pookie. No, like until like I was always the tallest since like childhood. I had like a consistent growth spurt for a very long time. I think the only time I actually stopped growing was when I was like 18. I think the last time I grew when I was 18. Pookie, you'll be like at least 6. Don't worry. You'll be at least 6. See, the hair counts, right? So don't worry, you're 6. So don't worry. You can do this. Hold on. Hold on, we have this. Pookie, not about you. I'm talking about Dev Clint. He's on YouTube. So don't worry about it. Yeah, so don't worry, you're 6. If hair counts and I'm 7 feet low. Yeah, you should just do the, what was the thing? Marge Simpson thing with like the hair growing on top. That counts, I guess. By that logic, I'm 6'7". Anyway, we should probably start. Also, Dev Clint, I don't know if you are like, are you Marathi by any chances? Imagine punk spikes count for, oh my god, I know. I mean, they should technically. It is part of you and you're tall that way. Like, we are doing like leg high and torso high. Why not hair high? Why not? Why not? By the way, are you Marathi, by the way? Any chances? I'm just looking for like Marathi peeps over here. 6-7 makes 6-7 the national number, I know. But 6-7 is, I think, the national number of like, hold on. Is no say. Oh. It is a prefix for Oceania. Oh. The closest is Timor-Leste. It's 670. There is no country, guys. Get India to 6-7. Get India to 6-7. We are pushing for it from now. Fuck everything else. 6-7. Guys, get 6-7. Get it. Can't believe you remembered it. Oh, lol. Anyway, so what I was saying? Oh, okay. Do you know this? Yeah, India's extension makes 6-7. That is our motto from today. Fuck everything. Fuck revolution. Fuck movement. Fuck freedom. Fuck everything. Fascist government, but make 6-7 Official number of India. 6-7 guys, 6-7. I should do radio. I should do PR. 5 more followers for 6-7. Oh my god, I know. Guys, 5 more followers for 6-7. Get people in 6-7. Let's get like, you know, how many do we have? Hold on. We need hold on. 6,700,067 followers more, and we'll have 6-7. No, I fucked it up. We need 6,76,705. Then we have like good amount of followers, and then I switch off this whole thing, so no more followers ever. We don't accept followers after. Chat, should I end the 6-7 bit? Then I start the M bit. Yeah, I mean, you should probably clip. That is so much better for me personally speaking, so I don't have to remember like where to clip exactly and then edit it sideways. Anyway, so okay, I have a poll here. The shit we are talking about is technically 18 plus. So guys, is Pookie allowed to watch this? Pookie is young. Pookie technically is a minor. Should we ban him for the day? Yes, I have transitioned to Twitch now. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. I love you. Maybe it's too early. Yeah, fuck YouTube. I don't find YouTube to be good anyway. Do you need a permit? I know this is too early, but I just find it funny. No, but by the way, asking, should we ban Pookie for the day? Should we ban Pookie for the day, yes or no? Tell me. I want people to answer me. Can I do a poll? I don't know how to do shit. I don't know. 14. Hold on. Open setup menu to create poll. How do you do a poll here? If he would have said 12, he would have been banned perma. No, yeah, actually. Yeah, I mean, if he was 12, he would have been perma banned. That is true. Like, I'm not dealing with 12-year-olds. Sorry. 12-year-olds can go, I don't know, drink some juice. Like, go drink fruity, 12-year-olds. I don't care. I'm 36-year-old Chinese man from Chongqing with wife and 2 kids. Yeah. I know, Pookie, you have said this a lot. That is the cover that you're running. I understand. It's okay. You're fine, Pookie. You're fine. But like, I'm actually worried that this might be a bit too much for you. Do you know what is going on with Modi right now? I fucked up. With and I am a burger. Guys, I am in a burger drought right now. Don't tell me about burgers. Wait, let me check. No, don't check. I know. I just heard myself saying it. But like seriously, how do you do a poll here? On one prediction. Odd actions. I don't think you can do a poll here. It is easier on the other place. Hold on, no, hold on. That should manage poll. Okay, create new poll. Should Pookie be banned from the stream for the day? Did you guys get a poll? We are gonna kill you. Don't help. 30 seconds to defend yourself, Pookie. Go on. I am voting yes for the meme of it. Oh, there are people with you. Lol.
Did you wash your ass today?
Yeah, first election Pookie won. He's the next Prime Minister of India, guys. Be nice to him. Tomorrow he'll just ban you later. Banning is a waste of time anyway. I definitely don't vote for Chori. Yes, exactly. He didn't vote. He didn't do vote Chori. Definitely. I mean, he could have. There was an option. He definitely didn't do anything. Hold on, what the fuck is this? Guys, by the way, I just saw something. I voted yes. Oh. This lady, hold on. Where is this? Do you see this lady? BJP Bansari. This lady looks like the guy, looks like the child. Like, who was that Chote Baba kind of shit? Yes, Sushma's daughter. But she looks exactly like the... Who was the Baba? Hold on. Young Baba? Bal Sant. No, where is this? Yeah, that lady looks like this guy. I mean, yeah, she looks like a new Druski, but also like this abomination, Bal Sant. Like, I literally was like, fuck that. Like, she looks more like his mother than anyone else. Like, unironically. Or is it just me who sees it? Or is it just me who sees it? Anyway, let's just begin. Pookie Baba, yeah. The Pookie Baba. I am new unbanned. I'm the new unbanned member. Yeah, you are. You keep contributing to unban yourself. Fine. He did rig the poll. I made sure he can. Do you really think? I'm telling you, he rigged the damn poll. I made sure to put it like he can actually like rig it for like 200 bubbles or something. He loves using bubbles. He made me put it in. Like, I wasn't even going to put it in. I was like, fine, just take it. You can have it. Yeah, he is. I'm telling you, he's getting to at least CM of Kerala. Like at least CM of Kerala. Can be more. Yeah. Like now you're here. Good boy. But seriously, I'm gonna avoid a lot of discussion topics. So Chaddi emote is at tier 3. I forgot to change it. No, they mean this one. I forgot to change it, guys. I'm sorry, that's my bad. By the way, just saying, if you have Amazon Prime, send me those Bezos bucks. Thank you. You're gonna make me piss so bad. Like, seriously. Anyway, let's just begin. So, this is the video that started it all. This is the literal video that started it all. That show is shit, lol. Yeah, that show is shit. Because of Youngbloods, this... What? What's going on? I have no idea. I'm not talking to Gen Z. Gen Z can go... Gen Z and Gel Alpha talking to each other. Fine, keep going. I don't care. So this is the video that literally started it all.
जब एप्स्टीन फाइल में भारत के लोगों के नाम आने लगे तो बड़ा दुखी हुआ. मुझे लगा था कि वी आर नॉट लाइक, जैसे कैनिबलिज्म है वहाँ पे कैनिबल बच्चों को खा रहे हैं, छोटे 3-3 साल की बच्चियों को के साथ सेक्स कर रहे हैं. तो मुझे बड़ा आश्चर्य हुआ जब भारत के लोगों के नाम आने चाहिए, लेकिन इनके नाम आने की जरूरत क्या थी?
You're not Gen Boomer, you're Gen Alpha.
देखो ये एक बीमारी है, कुछ भी कहें बीमारी है. तो जाते हैं. अब मैं 3-4 नाम महिला के दे सकते हैं जो MP बने हैं. वो जाकर सोना पड़ा उनको, उनके साथ, मोदी के साथ. एक मिनिस्टर बने सोकर. नहीं तो नहीं,
सोए तो नहीं होंगे ना.
मैं शिष्टाचार में.
No, I know. It's like just bad editing as well. Like, I don't know why they like the turn editing. Like, this is a very serious allegation, by the way. I can't understand shit good.
सही बात है.
एप्स्टीन तो वहाँ ये जैसे जीबी रोड में चलती है वैसे वो चला रहा था. लोग जा रहे थे वहाँ. कौन कौन इंडिया से जानते थे, बड़ी लिस्ट है, बट उसको अभी छोड़ दें. पहले
And like a lot of different things are coming out about like Narundar, by the way. A lot of different things are coming out. So a response to this, no, Puki, you leave. So Madhu Purnima Kishwar. Now she's an asshole. Let me get this clear. She's an absolute asshole. She should not. By the way, what's your opinion on Ambedkarites and decent people? Depends. Like Ambedkarites as a whole, I'm not gonna comment because individually things are different with everyone. Ambedkarites do not have an ideology that is exclusionary to other people. So which is what I like. That is when no, you don't. Again, please. 14. Stop explaining shit to him. Like, anyway, Pookie, I will ban you. Hey, Hazram, cool. You're on 3 stream streak. Congratulations. So, David Dexter, don't worry about it. तुम्हारा दिमाग फुकट में फट जाएगा. It is better to not get too deeply into it. If there is something that is important for you to know, I'll let you know. I have read that all of that shit twice or thrice to get the facts right. So just depend on me when it comes to Epstein files, okay? बाकी किधर देखने की कोई भी जरूरत नहीं है. That being said, let's just move on. Guys, let's just move on. तुम लाइक छोड़ो इधर, तुम पहले लाइक यूट्यूब पे और इस पे लाइक छोड़ो पहले, एंड देन शेयर द डैम स्ट्रीम. थैंक यू वेरी मच. एंड इफ यू आर एन Amazon Prime subscriber, you can support this stream with Bezos money, especially if you're not in India. Thank you so much for your contribution. If you want your news the way this is, and if you want me to do shit that I don't want to do, like read the Epstein files, to give you a briefs about it, so whatever you know, and you are saved from your brain basically rotting away. Thank you so much, Willow. Brain basically rotting away. Support the stream. It would be very nice. To support the stream, you can be a subscriber on Twitch. There are tiers. I'll fix something with the tiers later, don't worry. And like it on YouTube. Yes, YouTube likes are far more important. Likes on YouTube are far more important. We get like people watching from the later of it. Anyway, we can move on. So if you do a deep dive on this lady is a Sanghi herself. The issue she has with all of this shit is not that like Modi is maybe a predator. The issue she has with this is that Modi is not harder on Muslims and better for Hindus. That's the only problem she has. So we read it that way. We are not going to read it in a way as someone who's shitting on the Modin small dean. Yeah, exactly. She literally has a book is about how much Modi has not shit on Muslims. Like, come on, at least don't have that much blatant apartheid, guys. Prove it once. Anyway, so after the video that was there, like this one, that Modi has been using his position to predate on women and then making them using leverage. MPs. Now she talks about goddamn Smriti Irani over here, and she's not actually, to be fair, she's not the only one who has spoken about this. Yeah, I know that's a serious allegation. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, there has been more people. This Swati Soni is also a thing. Hold on. No. Where is this? So this guy always like, this is like 2015, by the way. So there has always been allegations. There's never any hard proof unless people come up and actually speak out loud against this. There's never actually hard proof. This explains why I keep a safe distance from Modi from the time he assumed power in May 2014. Like, this is like the Trump thing, that he got like blowjobs from his secretary. Then that's why she's in the position in his first term. And he was like just bragging about it. This happens. Like, men in power always sexually exploit women. And don't get me wrong. This is the men problem. This is a men problem. Language children in chat. I know. That's why it's hard to. Like, I also started saying like F word very, like, not as much. Like, I only do like, because of, I don't want to give him bad habits. Like moi. I did not even go to a gift shop for my, oh Jesus, who gives a shit? Just send an unsigned copy through his favorite bureaucrat Bharat Lal. The names of women who were MPs and ministers by Modi due to intimacy with him were being worshipped loudly enough within Sangeet power networks right at the outset. That's why I took precautions very early on. Yeah, I know, bad habits. See, I care about children a lot more than I care about any of you. the names of these like Hardeep Puri, I bit my tongue while eating. Hardeep Puri, who provided him special service while he was Gujarat CM, were also being shared in hushed tones. Oh, soon as Hardeep and Jaishankar are included in the cabinet. So Jaishankar, by the way, that's favoritism. We must stand. We must stand up. Pookie, favoritism is against you. Stop standing against this. It is for your some sort of power tussle is ongoing inside BJP. The timing of this is sus. Many such coordinated statements have come. No, they have been always in the light. Bliss, this has been always in the light. This is going back to 2015 through Congress. Subramaniam Swamy has been saying this for the longest time. People are just more sensitive to this because of Epstein files. Like, this is not a coordinated effort, I don't think. This is just people digging out random shit right now because it is coming up. Like, okay. Punster actually posted this. Let me just grab this quickly. I wanted an excuse to bring this up anyway, so might as well.
इस महिला से बात करने के लिए अलग मोबाइल नंबर मोदी जी ने रखा हुआ था, वो मोबाइल नंबर भी इस एफिडेविट के अंदर दिया गया है. इसके बाद इससे भी ज्यादा खतरनाक.
Yeah, sure, many on the right are coordinating this, but this has been coming up multiple
बात
times.
होती है इस पेटिशनर प्रदीप.
They are just like regurgitating it right now. I think like at best they want him to retire. So they are making him unpopular. He's not going to.
शर्मा जिन्होंने सुप्रीम कोर्ट में एफिडेविट दिया, इनके पास एक लेटर आता है कि एक सीडी है इस महिला की किसी व्यक्ति के साथ सेक्स करते हुए, और वो सीडी जो है वो सरकार के पास है, इसीलिए प्रदीप शर्मा इस महिला से मिलना बंद कर दें. और इस लेटर के आने के बाद प्रदीप शर्मा के साथ कई तरह के टॉर्चर होने लगते हैं, और प्रदीप शर्मा ये कहते हैं लास्ट में, इट नाउ अपीयर्स टू द पेटिशनर दैट श्री मोदी स्टार्टेड बिलीविंग that the videos involving Miss perhaps included Shri Modi himself. यानी कि मोदी जी को ये लगा कि मोदी और उस महिला के बारे में जो वीडियो सीडी है वो खुद इस पेटिशनर के पास आ गई, और इसीलिए इस पेटिशनर के साथ कई तरह के केस और कई तरह के मामले दर्ज करके इनका पूरा कैरियर बर्बाद करने की कोशिश की जाती है. और अध्यक्ष महोदय, ये सीडी और ऑडियो रिकॉर्डिंग इसके बहुत शौक हैं. विजेंद्र गुप्ता जी को आज उनके सारे शौक पूरे कर देते हैं इस विधानसभा के अंदर. अभी भी गए कि मैं जाके बाहर दिखाऊंगा लोगों को एक ऑडियो सीडी, एक सीडी मैं इस विधानसभा में ऑन रिकॉर्ड रखना चाहता हूं. और ये सीडी अमित शाह की है, अमित शाह की पुलिस अधिकारियों के साथ बातचीत की है, और ये सीडी वो घिनौना सच हिंदुस्तान के सामने लेके आती है कि कैसे एक मुख्यमंत्री एक लड़की, अपने से आधी उम्र की लड़की के पीछे पड़ता है, और पीछे कैसे पड़ता है, पूरी की पूरी पुलिस उसके पीछे लगाता है. केवल पुलिस नहीं, वहां की इंटेलिजेंस एजेंसी और यहां तक कि एटीएस के अधिकारी.
So this is alleged, but this is so like, okay, this happened kind of alleged, where Modi used every single outlet he could to go out and like invest, like keep tabs on Mansi Soni, and like that name is very like it's easy to search for.
अधिकारियों तक को भी एक लड़की के पीछे लगा देता है, उसकी एक एक पल की खबर रखने के लिए. पुलिस अधिकारियों के बीच में खुद पुलिस अधिकारी सिंघल, 267 फोन कॉल का रिकॉर्ड है, 267 कॉलों का रिकॉर्ड दिया गया है, सीबीआई के पास भी दिया गया था. और इसमें सिंघल ने खुद बोला है, अगस्त से लेकर सितंबर 2009 के बीच में उस लड़की के प्राइवेट मूवमेंट और प्राइवेट कन्वर्जेशंस को रिकॉर्ड करने के लिए, पीछा करने के लिए अमित शाह किस तरीके से पुलिस वालों को निर्देश दे रहे हैं. मैं चाहता हूं सदन के अंदर उस सीडी को चलाया जाए.
Anyway, so this has been going on for a while. There's also this 2018 video of everyone being like, hey,
बच्चों को प्यार नहीं कर सकता, वो आदमी को हम खुशनसीब कह सकते हैं क्या? ये रोज नई नई औरतें यूज करने से कोई खुशनसीब नहीं होता. जब आदमी को चाहे नमक की रोटी मिले, बट अपने घर में मिलता. जो आदमी अपने घर में नहीं घुस सकता, अपने बच्चों को प्यार नहीं कर सकता, वो आदमी को हम खुशनसीब कह सकते हैं क्या? ये रोज नई नई औरतें यूज करने से कोई खुशनसीब नहीं होता। जब
So she's basically saying that, bye Willow. Oh, you're saying bye to Pukki, okay. That Modi has been using a lot of women.
आदमी को चाहे नमक की रोटी
Promiscuity is
मिले,
not
बट अपने
that
घर
much
में
of a
मिले।
problem.
उससे फायदा क्या है? उससे तो इमेज भी डाउन हो जाती है ना।
Like, this is what I don't understand. Like, I actually don't like, to be honest, about like the whole RSS narrative over this. They don't really care about the exploitation, they care about the influence.
आपकी बात मैंने बिल्कुल 100% मान ली। आज के बाद में मेरे साथ ये कहीं नहीं मिलेगा।
आपके साथ मिलने की बात नहीं भैया, आपको हेल्प भी करनी पड़ेगी मेरे साथ।
बताइए।
ये देखो, इनको आप जानते हो, बीजेपी के मिनिस्टर हैं।
बहुत अच्छे से।
इनको मैं ऐसे उंगली करके डांट रही हूँ। इनको मैंने काप सो पता इन्होंने नहीं किया।
सबसे
दोनों हाथ जोड़े,
सबसे नालायक आदमी
दोनों
BJP
हाथ
का।
जोड़ के खड़ा है और इसका पेशाब निकल जाता। अगर मैं इसको 2 मिनट और डांट देती तो ये मेरी ही फोटो है और मैं इसको उंगली करके डरा रही हूँ। इतनी चलती है आपकी इस बहन की। मैं जिसको
बहुत
कहूँ ना
नालायक।
उसको नंगा कर सकती हूँ।
बहुत नालायक आदमी।
विजय गोल के पर्सनल मैसेज है मेरे पास। उसने मुझे यू आर हॉट बम, सेक्सी बम, ये मैसेज कर दिया दारू पी के रात को अपने पर्सनल नंबर से। आज उसको कोई भी फाइल पास करानी हो ना तो वो डरता है। उसको एक बार ये बोल दो बॉबी की फाइल है, उसको ये पता है मीडिया में दे देगी। बट मेरे को अमित शाह जी थे, नितिन गडकरी जी थे, मोहन भागवत जी थे, उन्होंने कहा बेटे आप क्या चाहते हो। मेरे को ये गुस्सा था। मैंने कहा किसी मेहनती लड़की को तो छोड़ दो आप लोग, हम अपने पर्सनल रिलेशन से किसी से भी दोस्ती करें। इसकी क्या हिम्मत औकात इसकी कि ये मुझे और बनिया की लड़कियों की तरह समझे। मेरे को इतने गंदे मैसेज करने की जरूरत क्या, और रीड करके दूसरे को भी दिखा रहा है कि बॉबी को मैंने मैसेज भेजे हुए। क्या हमारी सेल्फ रिस्पेक्ट नहीं है? तो उस टाइम में प्रदेश अध्यक्ष थे, उसी टाइम हटा दिया था इसको प्रदेश अध्यक्ष की पोस्ट से। मेरे को बोला कि आप मीडिया में आकर, मैं इतनी गंदी नहीं हूँ। हम बहन भाइयों को भी परिवार में झगड़ा होता है कि हम उसको बाहर थोड़ी हाईलाइटेड करते हैं। मैं जिंदगी भर कभी मीडिया में नहीं दूंगी मैसेज। 3-3 करोड़ की आज भी ऑफर आई हुई कांग्रेस की तरफ से कि वो मैसेज दे दो बस। बट मुझे पता है मैं इस परिवार का हिस्सा, अच्छा इंसान। नितिन गडकरी जी है, नितिन गडकरी जी मेरी एक लड़की थी मेरे साथ एक अटैच, ये उसको बुलाते थे अपने पास। आप तो सारी बातें जानते हो।
सब जानते।
ये कभी जिंदगी में मेरे काम को मना नहीं करते। कहते हैं मैंने शेर देखी है, एक ही शेर नहीं देखी है, वो है बॉबी।
मैं दीदी मैं
मैं
आपको
इनको हड़का के काम लेती थी भैया।
So she's basically saying is that like RSS people are sending like shitty messages to her. That's her complaint. She's like, send it to other women, not me. That's the complaint. That's what I mean, right? Like, even in their problem, that even if they're saying that, oh, we have a problem with these people sending explicit messages to women, even in all of that, their issue here is that why are, like, just don't do it to me, you can do it to anyone else. The problem isn't the behavior, by the way. It is always self-serving. This is the same with Mansi Soni, not Mansi Soni, like Madhu Purnima Kishwar. She's like saying, oh, like Hardeep Puri was providing special services to Narundar, let's say, because of Willow, and shared harsh tones, and him and Jaishankar were included in the cabinet. So, like, you can think about what this special services was with Hardeep Puri being very close to Epstein. You can think of it yourself. In 2014, when I went for the lecture to America, there was tales of his Ayyashi were doing the rounds. Appointment of 12th pass Smriti Irani as education minister had given credence to the scandal, till then hidden from public view. She is directly alleging that Smriti Irani, the education minister, was at that point having a sexual relationship with Modi. Allegedly. Now, this is not the first time. Like, Smriti Irani is PM's second wife, former agriculture minister. This happened in 2015. Nilamoni Sen Deka, a senior college leader, on Sunday made a controversial statement against the HDR minister Smriti Irani and PM Modi. The former state agriculture minister, at the public meeting by Congress party in Nalbari district of Assam on Sunday, said that many people refer to Smriti Irani as a second wife of PM Modi. Now, second wife in Western sense just means like someone is your work wife, where you are not sexually involved, where you are you go out and like you are just working very closely. The issue is in India that is not used. Second wife in India, a lot of times, as far as I am aware, means someone that you're sexually in relation with. BJP has strongly condemned Dekha's remarks. It was shamefully asserted by the Congress leader. Shameful assertions by the Congress leader towards Irani. The funny, we're talking also about Iran today. BJP Secretary Ram Madhav said, Union Minister and Assam BJP Chief Sabar Nanda Soonwal told, it reflects the polluted and perverted mind of Congress as per PTI. Now, this story takes a very different spin. Very different spin. Let me be very clear. This is a very different spin from the original story. Now, it seems like that this thing is going on. The scandal involving Mani Soni had already reached the Supreme Court. Mani Soni scandal is a whole different thing as well. Where is this? Did I bring it up for you guys? Hold on, let me just quickly check. I think I did. Yeah. So Mansi Soni was the daughter of someone who was working with Modi at that time, like not seldomly. Many happy returns of the day. Shri Narendra Modi Sarji. See, I didn't say the word, by the way. I'm still banned. Look forward to seeing you, leader of India. PM, God bless. Writes Pranali Soni on his Facebook page in September 17. Soni 65 is defending Modi in his allegedly illegal snooping of his daughter by the former Home Minister Amit Shah at the behest of his Sahib. Soni posts on social media as well as his letter, first circulated by Delhi BJP and the National Commission for Women, clearly shows he is Modi's supporter. Born a jeweler in a jeweler's family in Bhuj, Soni, a mechanical engineer who studied in Bangalore, took the family business set up by his father to a newer heights, making their outlet Hem Jewelers at the market leader in the Kutch city. RSS sources say Soni was never an active member of the Sangh Parivar or close to Modi as implied in his letters. I mean, that's RSS saying. So, Sharma in his petition before the Supreme Court has alleged that he was victimized by the Chief Minister because of his proximity to Soni's daughter. The father's letter where he claims he who had requested Modi to protect his daughter came as a handy defense when Snoop Gate broke out last week, where Modi had kept Mansi Soni under constant surveillance. I think he had also trapped her in his house for 3 days without a phone, etc., and God knows what. I mean, allegedly. I mean, but that's something I heard somewhere, I think from the Swami guy. The story goes back during the rebuilding of Bhuj, which was devastated by a killer earthquake in 2001. Soni, also an active Rotarian, came in contact with the then district collector Pradeep Sharma. He played a key role in persuading other shopkeepers to agree to a complete demolition and rebuilding of the core area of Bhuj. Sharma association with Soni grew and led to him roping in Bangalore-based architect for hillscaping facelift project, which was inaugurated by the Chief Minister Modi in 2009. It was at the inaugural event that Sharma introduced the woman to the Chief Minister. This woman, by the way. That's Mansi Soni. The family fortune started to soar around this time. Equilibrium Energy Pvt Limited, a company promoted by Soni's daughter and 2 sons, Chitin and Harit, backed the smart grid pilot project in the partnership with Gujarat Energy Development Agency in 2010. The company also implemented project of installing solar units on 9 government buildings, including the Secretariat in Gandhinagar. Incubated by the Center for Innovation, Incubation and Entrepreneurship at India's Institute of Management, Ahmedabad, and supported by Minister of New and Renewable Energy. Under Renewable Energy Search Program, the company is rolling out its first pilot project in Gandhinagar to showcase how consumers will be able to access blah, 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 blah. So this children have to live in a posh locality, though they went underground when the scam broke out. Sources say Sony's daughter got married in 2009 to an Ahmedabad-based entrepreneur who ran a tea lounge in the. Oh. Guys, he ran a tea lounge. So, like, maybe it was like entrepreneurial jealousy from our original chai wala to the new chai wala. Things went sour. However, when Modi started suspecting that she was spying for the former IPS officer Kuldeep Sharma. So Kuldeep Sharma was the one who kept saying and is currently in jail because he is the sole witness to Modi giving the command that people should, not people, like the police should not do anything during the 2002 riots. Like the genocide of Kodra. So Narendra Modi, who presently an advisor to the Union Minister of Home Affairs. Anyway, so the scandal here was that Modi used all of the powers he had, like CBI, EID, like EIC, whatever he could get his hands on, police, whatever, because Amit Shah was the Home Minister of Gujarat. And snooped on Mansi Soni to keep tabs on her. Then Mansi Soni moved to America. That's the last time we know where she is. Where is this? Yeah.
ये जो 420 है
Hold on.
हमारे.
So this is the guy who's always going to be there, Subramaniam Swamy. He's the only one who keeps talking about this shit.
जो पहले जानता था हमारे प्रधानमंत्री के चरित्र, वो दबा के रखी थी जो असली थी. तो कई चीज़ों में मैं, कई निजी मामले हैं जो मैं बोलता नहीं हूँ, परंतु बहुत दुख किया कई महिलाओं का. मोदी जी ने जो व्यवहार किया. एक तो भाग के अमेरिका में छिप गई है.
अच्छा.
हाँ, मानसी सोनी उसका नाम है.
ये सर जिस महिला का आपने नाम लिया सोनी,
हाँ,
क्या केस है सर उनका, अगर आप बता सकते हैं तो.
उसने उसको कैदी बना के रखा.
क्या नाम था सर?
मानसी सोनी.
अभी अमेरिका में.
Sanant, something going on in New Delhi. All CM, armed forces, politicians. What the fuck happening? Yes, energy lockdown is on us. They are going to start locking down, telling you to work from home. Make sure to use less and less energy as possible. We are in shit right now. We are in deep shit.
अभी अमेरिका में है. कहाँ है पता नहीं, बट अमेरिका चले गई थी, ये जानता हूँ.
अच्छा, ऐसे ना जाने पता नहीं कितने राज होंगे आपके पास.
इस पास तो बात है.
Hold on, I'm just writing a quick tweet. What is the spelling of alleged, by the way? I always forget. Okay, guys, YouTube or Twitch? I don't think they are gonna come on. Yeah, perfect. Thank you so much. I ordered an induction stove, lol. I don't think we will see a cylinder for. I don't think so either. Thank you for due. The issue there is not that okay, listen. Energy crisis does not mean that the cylinder is going to be an issue. Anything that uses oil or LPG is affected. Like, you are buying Parle-G. How do you think Parle-G gets made? Anything that uses a generator, any freezer unit, refrigeration unit for milk. Normally they have their own generators as well, as even with like the power supply. So all that prices go up. Energy is literally the one thing that you cannot like play with. but because, see, the thing is, India has the capacity to produce all of its energy without gas. But Modi was the one, like the BJP government was the one that reduced nuclear power usage, that reduced use of renewable sources of energy. It is them that they did it. And this happened during COVID as well. In COVID, one of the major things was that India did not have the capacity to produce vaccines or their own vaccine. Guess who halved the budget of biotech vaccine and pharmaceutical development? It was the Modi government in 2016 because of the losses it incurred because of demonetization. You can. I was in the field back then, by the way. I was literally a biotech engineer. I've seen this myself. Anyway, so that aside, so now these guys are the ones who increase the load to oil, to using petroleum on the behest of America, obviously, because America was doing the same. Like, talk about CIA agent. But yeah, and now look what is happening. See? Like, these guys create the issue and you have to pay for it. And this is the one talking about like how Jaishankar was, and Hardeep Puri, by the way, Hardeep Puri as well. Like, let's not forget the other major character, according to Sony, that Hardeep Puri was providing special services. Now, see, when I first thought of that, I was like, oh, he's providing a special service. The extra special night blitz. The topping with the cinnamon bun with the topping. But no, apparently not.
ये जो 420 है हमारे फॉरेन मिनिस्टर, क्या उसका नाम?
जयशंकर साहब।
जयशंकर
तो बड़े नामी और बड़े प्रभावशाली।
तुम्हारे लिए, तुम्हें बुद्धू बनाने के लिए तो वो है नामी। तो क्या था मैं जानता हूँ
क्या थे
और क्यों था। जब मोदी चीफ मिनिस्टर थे वो 10 बार गए। जब चीफ मिनिस्टर रहे 9 साल और 10 बार चाइना होकर आए।
Like, this is, I think, one of the things that they're mentioning. Like, why does Modi keep traveling outside all the fucking time? So, like, you know, access.
और मैंने चाइना जब मैं गया तो पूछा ये किसके लिए आया, तो क्या हमें नहीं पता। वो कहते हैं आएगा, तो चीफ मिनिस्टर आया। तो बात यह है कि और कुछ ऐश और आराम के लिए आए थे और इसने अरेंजमेंट किया था उसका, वही और कोई कल।
So he's basically saying like the entire arrangement that was done for Modi was done by Jaishankar. And like, let's not forget, around this time Hardeep Puri was in contact with Epstein. That's why I kept saying even back then that do not focus on Hardeep Puri. Hardeep Puri is like Chota Don. Basically, he's nothing. Focus on Modi. Focus on Ambani. But like, no one fucking listens. So that's why if you want to get your news like 10 days in advance, apparently that is our thing going on right now. So make sure to subscribe to the pod. Do not forget, we are dependent on your likes and shares. We are fighting a horde of IT cell and Sanghis. So do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much.
गुजरात के मुख्यमंत्री चाइना गए ऐशो आराम के लिए, जिसका बंदोबस्त जयशंकर ने किया। गुजरात के वो मुख्यमंत्री प्रधानमंत्री बनते हैं, जयशंकर को विदेश मंत्री बनाते हैं, तो ऐशो आराम की वजह से
मैं नहीं जानता, नहीं, और हो सकता है कि धन्यवाद देने के लिए,
पब्लाइज करने के लिए, मतलब जैसा।
Anyway, so let's just get to the other point here. Let's get back to the... Someone close to Modi gave me a whole set of papers submitted in the Supreme Court by the incarcerated IAS officer who was having a rollicking time with Sony. Yeah, I think so there was another guy who was involved with her. Like, and then Modi, I think, was jealous. See, there is a lot of shit. Like, the IAS officer was supposed to be in a relationship with Mansi Soni. Modi was jealous, so he was like trying to break them apart by getting other in jail. Like the whole thing he's doing with like the ED and everything, he was doing on a smaller level back then. Like it tracks, it really tracks. In addition, people from Gujarat, including some of those close to Modi, shared to me disgusting stories of how sickly dalliance with women while he was a Gujarat CM. Earlier, while he was Paracharak and BJP office bearer. Okay, I don't know what that means. Hearing these stories, I became so averse of his presence that I avoided even in functions, including marriage receptions where Modi was likely to show up. So traumatized I was by the Gori account that I actually sank into deep depression in 2014, which deeply impacted my health. And then she writes hate speeches for Muslims, by the way, and writes a book about Modi. Let me just be clear. Most of their issue here, most of her issue is like he didn't do enough for Hindu Samaj. I would have been okay if he had done enough for Hindu Samaj. Went on a 21-day healing Ayurvedic center. Okay. No wonder it did not work. Again, pseudoscience. Like, it is a pseudoscience. In hopes of recovering from multiple shocks, I remember when I shared my grief at the reports, I was hearing with a very senior RSS intellectual. Okay, these two words should not be together. RSS people are not intellectuals. They are just not. I like doing this. He shrugged it off, saying, "Why are you so shocked? Why should his personal life bother you?" Like, what the fuck do you mean? This is the problem with RSS, by the way. Like, all of the Manusmriti readings have gotten into their heads so badly that they are misogynistic, they are sexist, they don't give a shit other than what is happening to them and themselves. They'll watch you bleed out even if they have a way to cure you. I remember when I shared my grief, the appointments of the porn peddler Amit Malviya, yeah, he was watching porn, right, as a BJP social media in charge was yet another proof that the inclination of the top bosses of BJP. I might have overlooked his predatory sexual context if I had done well on other fronts. Dude, what the fuck? Like, this is what I'm trying to get to. Like, these guys do not give a shit. The reason why none of the people involved here are good people. Like, how do you overlook predatory sexual conduct in this scenario? I have no idea. But his aggressive peddling of genocidal vaccine, okay, what? And brazen attempts at crushing Hindu Samaj and demonizing Hindu Dharma. What? What? This needs a lot more of these. Demonizing of Hindu Dharma, by the way. Bro, he's your philosopher king. He's your predatory philosopher king. His outrageous patronage of Bhim. Oh, Jesus. To launch lethal attacks on Hindus. Oh, fuck you. Slavish conduct vis-a-vis globalist. Guys, this is why. Yeah, he's your priest king. Fine. This is why you don't give. Yes, I understand. I'm sorry for calling him here her philosopher king. Priest king, I'm sorry. This, like, what the fuck? Yeah, Epstein is obviously everywhere. He, like, I keep saying, you don't listen. You, like, people for the, like, I kept screaming every time. You should be focused on Modi and Epstein connection, not Hardeep fucking Puri. What the fuck happened? Everyone kept looking at Hardeep Puri. No one looked at Modi. Now it is out of the news cycle. No one even knows what Epstein is. Like, what the fuck? I keep telling you. Attack he's just crying. His devilish conduct in prosecuting. Oh, Jesus fucking guy. He never really described detail in my book. Okay, either be grifting chal raha hai. Okay, let the grifting begin, guys. I'm not going to read her book names. And much else made me realize in the first term itself that we are saddled with this. Why not say Santanic ruler? With a Santanic ruler, apparently. Satanic. I fucking swear. They hate Modi for not killing enough Muslims. They hate Modi for not killing enough Muslims. That's their problem. They think they're so nice. A CIA plant, which is allegedly very true, who has been put in power to wreck India, allegedly very true, and decimate Hindus, absolutely not true. Hindus are basically being used here. They are being used. Modi's personality disorder have convinced me that we should pay far more attention to sexual corruption in our leaders. Yes, that is true. Those who are compromised on this front very easily succumb to blackmail by enemies of Bharat. Oh, okay. I mean, yes, obviously. Like, that was the whole Israeli operation since beginning. Like, initially, like, Robert Maxwell was running it. Those are financially, and those who are financially, we will soon provide proof of how he is blackmailing from day one. Hence, vulgar 56-inch boast. Okay. Where is proof? Give me proof. There's no proof. You don't have proof right now. But we know most of this. So, by the way, this is also a letter. Anandben Patel wrote to LK Advani, like, very misogynistically, like his wife is spending too much time with Modi. Please ask Modi to leave my wife. That is the letter he was writing. Just to be very short and sweet about it. And this is a problem for a long time, guys. This is a problem for a long time. Like last year, we saw Prajwal Revanna. He's a BJP affiliate, by the way. And we have one new thing even right now.
This is possibly the most despicable case.
And this one came up again today.
We have seen,
like, in every state of India has an Epstein file level shit going on. Like, not even kidding. You want to see corruption? Corruption is right here.
Indian politics for a while. Now, the Indian media is, of course, underplaying it by calling it a sex scandal, by calling it a sleaze scandal. But what it is really is a case of multiple sexual assaults, multiple sexual harassment, and possibly even rape. Consider this: a man who's fairly young, in his early 30s, is featured in over 2,000 videos, harassing and in some cases sexually assaulting women who are far older than him. One could also argue that the whole town knew about it. It almost seems like the villain scene from one of the 80s films where the landowner would take advantage of the people working in his home. And that is what it sounds like if you listen to the local media in Karnataka, the Kannada media, and all of the stories that are coming out on what was in these visuals. Now, in latest update in the Prajwal Revanna case, there is another case that's been registered by a Zilla Panchayat member who is in her 40s, who claims that for over 3 years, Prajwal Revanna regularly raped her and made videotapes of it. He recorded it on his phone and he used those recordings to blackmail her to rape her over and over again. The FIR has now been registered by the CID who's investigating the case. The woman has given her...
The point here is that this is a prevalent thing within right-wing communities. It is. Like, this has been so, like, why is there no news about Dharmasthala? I don't know what happened. What happened in Dharmasthala? What are you talking about? I have no idea what is going on. How an Indian temple town is a center of hundreds of alleged murders? What are you talking about? Or are you talking about this Prajwal Revanna? This was in August 2025. I have no idea what you're talking about. Anyway, the point is that this is not new. People who follow the Manusmriti, people who follow that goddamn book, obviously they are gonna do shit like this. That book is the biggest misogynistic crap fest there is. How do you expect people who follow such a book end up being good people at the end?
Statement, we understand, to that SIT as well. Prajwal Revana is now booked under rape or repeatedly of the same woman, which is section 376. Physical contact, advances that are unwelcome, the assault of criminal force of a woman with the intent to disrobe, voyeurism, and violation of privacy in the very least. This woman has claimed that she would have to meet the MP and the MLA on a regular basis to request funds, to request work to get done. And he at one point took her into the room, forced her to disrobe, and then raped her and made a video of it and then used that video to do it over and over again. In the meantime, his father is also accused, apart from other things, of kidnapping in a fresh case that has come up. Now, he is an MLA. He's been booked in a kidnapping case just today. A 20-year-old man has filed a complaint that his mother, who was one of the women in those videos, has gone missing, and the police have now registered a complaint. This is the case of Prajwal Revana, and in this video, if you stay to the end, we will answer the following questions. Did the Devegowda family know what Prajwal Revana
They did.
was doing? 2, did the BJP top brass know
They did.
Prajwal Revana's history with sexual assault and harassment while they made him a candidate of the NDA? And 3, did the Congress party know, and did they wait for the right time to use this politically
Probably did.
instead of helping the woman or the multiple women who were being abused? We'll answer these questions through the course of the video. Let's get straight to first the breakup of who Prajwal Revana is. Now, I'm from Karnataka. I'm familiar with this family. This is a political family. This is what the Prime Minister would call a Parivarvad family. Everybody's in this. In this family is in politics. Everybody in this family is very powerful. But for people outside of Karnataka, this is the family tree. This is who these people are. Right on top is Mr. Devegowda, former Chief Minister, former Prime Minister of the country. He's nearly 91 years old, but the media will constantly talk about how astute he is, how sharp he is, how young he is in his mind. Now, he joined politics when he was about 20 years old, and he's been in politics ever since. In 1962, he won the state assembly seat from Hassan. This is where his grandson Prajwal Revana is currently contesting from, where his entire family has contested from. This is the stronghold, Hassan. That is where he had won his first seat. He held that seat for 3 terms. He then in 1994 became chief minister. In 1996, he became prime minister of a sort of hodgepodge of a coalition that had been put together at that time that sort of catapulted him to New Delhi. He's a very respected, he remains respected in spite of everything that has come out. He's a respected, very strong leader in Karnataka and holds a great deal of power. He has 2 sons, the older of whom is H.D. Revana, the younger is H.D. Kumaraswamy. Now, Revana, as you know, inherited the Hassan seat in the state assembly, where he has been an MLA for a very long time. He's also a very powerful man. He's also being accused right now of sexual harassment. The second son, Kumaraswamy, although inherited the political legacy, he's 2-time chief minister, and he is at this point for the Lok Sabha contesting from Mandya. Now, both Prajwal Revana and H.D. Kumaraswamy contesting from Mandya and from Hassan in alliance with the BJP. So Prajwal Revana is the grandson of a former prime minister. He is the nephew of a former chief minister. He is the son of a current sitting MLA, and he is a sitting MP. He's a very powerful man in Hassan, and the family has a very strong hold. This dynasty, this Parivarvad politics family, is an opportunistic dynasty. If you track Karnataka politics, basically they control the Vokaliga vote, which is a caste of sheep herders and farmers, and that's a fairly strong vote in the Hassan region. And so they always win a few seats from there, just enough seats to become what is known as kingmakers. So they have formed different governments over different periods, sometimes with the BJP, sometimes with the Congress, and it's really difficult to tell which way they will go. In fact, Kumaraswamy has been chief minister twice, once with this side and once with that side. So
I'll come back in a minute, okay? Sorry, this is still important to listen, so listen.
Opportunistic is their kind of politics. And at this point, Well, they were looking for which winner to side with. Obviously, the winner that they thought was the Prime Minister. So they've actually now in an alliance with the BJP. The BJP has given them 3 seats out of a total of 28 seats in Karnataka, and 2 of those three seats being contested by the family, the H.D. Kumaraswamy and Prajwal Revanna. That's where we are right now. So this man, Prajwal Revanna, who's the prime accused at this point, is so big and so well connected that the Prime Minister himself flew down to Hassan and campaigned for him and requested for votes for him. This is an important point. It's going to come up a little later. Now, this is what has happened since then. 3 days before actual voting happened, everywhere in Hassan, they were suddenly strewed with pen drives. On the seats of the public buses, in the garbage dumps, wherever you went, there were these pen drives. If you plug in the pen drive, what do you find? Nearly 3,000 videos featuring Prajwal Revanna abusing, harassing, in some cases disrobing, inappropriately touching, and very obviously criminal action against women. Now, this caused a scandal across the board. At this point, we had several women organizations who got together and they wrote officially to the State Commission for Women. The State Commission for Women wrote letters to the Chief Minister and to the police and requested for cases to be filed. Now, in these videos that then promptly went viral on WhatsApp, I must point out to you, I haven't seen these videos. I have, listened very carefully to what the local media is saying about it and to what other media is saying about it, but I must point out that I haven't personally seen these videos. Now, from what we understand in these videos, that there are domestic workers who worked in their home, there are government workers who worked in government offices who needed to meet Prajwal Revanna because he was the member of parliament, who were constantly being abused by him. There's one story in the local media about one woman who has come forward to file a complaint who said that the 6 domestic workers who worked in their home were constantly scared that Prajwal now will come home. And if he comes home and calls for you, this means only one thing, that he's going to abuse you. In fact, the men who worked in the house would warn these women to stay away from him. That is how public this entire, well-known his behavior was. Now, we understood that the women were too terrified to actually go to the police and complain because of how powerful this man was. On the 24th of April, a forum of women's organizations got together and they wrote to the Women's Commission. The Women's Commission then wrote to the Chief Minister and to the police. On the 27th of April, the Chief Minister announced an SIT, that there would be a special investigating team that would be put together to look into this case. There was, of course, immense political pressure on this case. But the questions to ask here right now, who leaked the videos? Where did the videos come from? That's when this man comes into play. This is G. Devraj Gowda. He's a member of the BJP and he's always been contesting from Hassan, and he has lost to the Gowda family in Hassan multiple times. He was obviously hoping to win the ticket for Hassan this time from the BJP, but the BJP entered an alliance with the JDS and that ticket was given to Prajwal Revanna. Now, we understand that in September last year, this man gave a televised interview in which he said, what is this Revanna talking? Women are not safe in his own home. Everybody knows that a woman who goes into his home will be abused. So that was the first mention of it. In December last year, he wrote apparently to the General Secretary of the BJP and to the State President of the BJP. And he said that he's received a pen drive in which, and there's a specific number, there are 2,976.
Yeah, I'm back. Hi, Radhika, how are you doing? Where's the video? There you go. I'm back.
Videos of women.
Hey, we are just going through all of the allegations Modi is in and why you should not be trusting people who follow the Manusmriti. I had a whole conversation before.
By this man. The family, he said, has many allegations against them. He also said in his letter that the local Congress leaders have access to this pen drive as well, and they're just waiting for the opportune moment to use it.
See, that's why.
So he warned the BJP.
That's why I keep saying, right? Don't believe people. Sanjukta Basu is now pro-trans bill. Liberal give us reason to hate what? Is pro-trans bill. What? Hold on. I have to check. Has she on some, like, did she say something about this? Where is the comment? Oh, Sindukta Vasu seems worried about Mariam's hijab. Yeah, lol, I saw and ignored. No, she means she's pro-anti... Guys, I understood what she was saying. Give me a second. I'm trying to find where is this. Inertial... Like, okay, hold on. In a nutshell, trans women are trans women. Women are... Oh, okay, this shit. Ugh, Jesus. This lady is fucking annoying. Yeah, liberals give us more reason to hate them. But I think these women are just assholes. They're fucking idiotic. Jesus Christ. This woman should shut the fuck up. Why does she even bother speaking anymore? Everyone knows she's a fucking racist piece of shit. We keep hearing claims made by men who undergo surgeries, hormone therapy to become women or simply identify as women. But why don't we come across a woman transition? We do. These fuckers have never met a trans man in their life. Like the entire trans bill for God's sake, is anti-trans men, by the way. The entire bill does not recognize trans men at all. You can get a PhD anywhere. Like, don't think of it. Like, PhD does not need you to be like a good person. It just needs you to be diligent in your field of work. It's a very niche thing to do. I mean, we already knew members that remember the turf accounts I DM'd you, followed by folks demanding, yes, I know. Like, these guys don't care about women either. Like, Sanjukta Basu does not give a shit about women. She doesn't give a shit about children getting killed, female children getting killed. And now she's acting like she cares about women because of the trans bill. Fucking turfs. All public spaces were male spaces. Men could go anywhere, do anything. Women wouldn't until feminists struggle long, hard and demand women-only spaces like girls' schools, women's schools, women colleges, separate restrooms. Events like women-only spaces were created to dismantle male privilege and provide women a level playing field. I don't think this person understands that even the suffrage movement was highly supported by trans women. You can argue because of some things, like this whole thing started with trans women. Saying trans women is woman is saying foolish, asking to self-identify to counterproductive. Hold on. Where did you DM me? On like where did you DM me? Did you DM me on Twitter or Discord? Where? Oh. No, I don't know where you DM me. Yeah, no, she's a fucking ass. Today, men, when men say trans women are women and wish to be included in women's spaces, they are trying to, Jesus, this low-level shit, I swear. This low-level understanding of what trans struggle is just... Okay, it's not surprising to coming from her. She has an extremely low IQ, I guess, that she doesn't understand anything. She's just repeating MAGA talking points. Like, okay, she's supposed to be a CIA agent anyway, and CIA currently is working for the maggots. Her understanding also everything is zero, low, self-proclaimed intellectual lemo. Yes. This post only DM'd in Twitter. Okay, I have not gotten it. Like, I don't know, something is wrong with my Twitter. Maybe because I engaged with like the, where is, Jesus fucking Christ. No, it is this one. Maybe because I engaged with, where is this? This Madhu Purnima Kishwar, that's why my Twitter is banned from everyone now. I guess that's the scenario. Well, forget, I don't give a shit. They can't ban me here. Is your family is your family support BJP? My family, yes, I think they are like very big Sanghis. But let me just be clear, I don't have much of a family to begin with. My mom died as a child. I was raised by my grandmother, who does not support the BJP. My other family, like cousins, my whatever, does support the BJP. Yes, that is true. Also, hey Maki, it would be nice to have you. Do follow if you can. So yeah, no, like my family does, like everyone's family is Sanghi. Plus I come from Pune. I used to be a Sanghi. Like I'm not even kidding. I used to be. Jesus Christ. Vice versa, women identifying as men entering men's... Like what the fuck? Oh hey, thank you for following. If a biological man self-identifies as a woman and partisan women, they get physical. That is just not true. That is just not true. That is utterly false. No, that is utterly false. Anyway, read SB tweet. We need to counter her. Yeah, that's yeah. I mean, Basu's, yes, that's what I'm doing. Send this to her, I swear. Clip this out and send this to her because she's just putting in so much idiotic things here. You know, like one of the most prominent right-wing idiots out there, like Ben Shapiro tried to make a movie about exactly this. No one wanted to be part of it. Plus, the sporting event would not take the men dressed up as women in the sport. Because there's a huge difference between a trans woman and a man doing drag. Or takes up a job reserved for women, that's one less seat for the women's quota. Okay. No man is self-identifying as a woman to do all of this shit. Men already have a very large advantage within this. Why would they do any of this? Plus, transgender quota should be a thing and it should be separate from the women's quota. Why doesn't she understand? Vice versa cannot happen because female bodies do not have the advantage over male bodies. These guys do not understand what it means to be a trans woman or a trans man. They have no understanding of this. They do not understand how testosterone plays in the development of someone's body, of how estrogen plays a development in someone's body, or progesterone. You get the drift. No, fuck no. You are just... The drift is that she's wrong. She has no idea what she's talking about. She has absolutely zero idea what she's talking about. Allowing people to self-identify their gender as female without markers. In India, being a woman basically keeps you at a disadvantage. Tell me one man who is this much into it that they want the advantage from each and every side in Indian society is going to identify as a woman. Trans women are harassed. They are raped. Slavery is a big thing. They are kicked out from their families. Their families are not supportive whatsoever. They are forced into poverty. There is no job that they are provided. Even through the NALSA judgment that made sure that a district magistrate does not have a reason to deny an identity card to a trans person. They were denied identity cards because the district magistrate would be like, no, you come here and prove. Are these fucking idiots serious? Allowing baseline whatsoever will lead women, they will not. Once again, in the civilizational race, women will be defeated by men who now... That's not what trans woman is. This woman is an idiot. Nikalo iska check mark. Don't let her write this much. Why does she have this much space to write? Trans women are women. Let me get this straight. Trans women are women. And it's physically, biosocially not the same. Jesus fucking God. This woman has no idea what it means to be a woman in India, I guess. She has spent so much time in America that she thinks that American feminism or American being a woman, and like even there it's fucking shit to be a woman in America. It's marginally better than India, but it's still fucking shit. In that matter, in my head, I can see myself as Tom Cruise is Sanjukta Basu, not Tom Cruise then. You can go be fucking Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is not just like a gendered identity. These fucking idiots, like seriously. Like literally zero comments. Literally zero comments. One like, one retweet. It's probably from her. It is probably from her. This woman was babbling about how Iran is anti-LGBT and now is spitting anti-LGBT shit. I know. This is fucking... No, this is like... This is LGB without the T shit. I think. This is LGB without the T. Like, and she's fighting someone with 700 followers, guys. This is supposed to be someone with like what? 46,000 followers. She's fighting someone with 713 followers. Like, इज्जत में इतना कम हो गया. Another Tom Cruise tweet imagining she did hypothetical scenario of being trans. Funny analogy. I know. I think she's fucking idiotic. She should go through transition and then say that. She should take testosterone and then say that how much does it affect her. Also, like the one thing that she does not understand, I think, like, why don't we come across women transitioning to be a man? You do. She just doesn't know any trans people. That is it. That is the whole crux of this matter. She has never met a transgendered person in her entire life. Anyway, getting back to this.
That aligning with this family and specifically with Prajwal Revanna's candidate.
Also, I think this was more TRP for her, Sanjukta Basu, than she would ever get. Like, imagine nearly 50,000 followers and one like and one retweet by yourself. This is legitimately bad. Actually, she goes to America for like giving lectures. She's like CIA or trained or something, CIA agent. Something like that. I have heard, like, this has something that has been told to me. I'm not going to say who, but she probably may be a CIA agent trying to influence here. And she's absolutely failing. Like, she's failing so badly. Like, look at this. Like, I am not going to say shit here. Look at this. 311 views. 1 retweet. 1 like. Like, this is me. 734. I still have more overall. Still have more to shit with a link. Even this one is more. Like, this one is more. This one is more. I am nowhere even close. Yeah, it's like bechare log, guys. Bechare log. Like, this is horrendous, by the way. This is funny. You can't tell me that this is someone who wrote this much for this bit. Like, I do not want to be like, like Twitter is a marker of anything. It is not. But you don't have that many followers, like this many followers, and you get shit all. Like, imagine this. On my worst day, I am not this bad. So, she's a TERF. She's women's activist who actively talks about how women should be killed by Israeli bombs. That is who she is. She's a Palavist. She's at this point, she's a misogynist. She's she's homophobic, apparently. And if not homophobic, at least transphobic. She's probably like LGB without the T person. She kind of looks like an idiot most of the days. Like I don't want to make fun of her face, but like it looks like she fell on her head just one too many times. Do you know Rahul Gandhi used to follow her and unfollowed her a few years back? I mean, like, good for him. Like, before she might have had some, like, I don't know. I'm not going to be like, oh, like Rahul Gandhi should like who he follows, who he doesn't follow. Like, people on that level follow everyone who is even nearly popular. I don't know why, I don't know how, but like there are people here who follow her who I actually legitimately like. Some of them, like Peter Frederick follows her, so it's like whatever, I don't care who follows her, like doesn't matter. Following doesn't mean like you actually like the person. Like I used to follow Modi. Sarcho, watch. Pet. Good boy. Anyway, let's get back to this. Let's shit on Sanjukta Basu later.
Will embarrass the
Also, if you can, like, clip this out and send it to her, someone. I'm not gonna do it. Don't tag me in it.
BJP nationally. If this man is given a ticket, we should avoid them completely. Now it seems like that.
I used to follow Modi. That's what I'm saying. Like, but follow doesn't mean shit. No, I mean she irritates people and gives reasons to people to unfollow. Unfollowing after following is embarrassment. Yes, fine. I get your point. But yeah, fine. I get your point.
That letter was completely ignored because that's exactly what happened. They aligned with the GDS and they gave this man a ticket. Not only that, the Prime Minister then campaigned for him. In January this year, he did another television interview in which he said, and this is again the BJP's Devraj Gowda, he said that many people have come to him with complaints. Women, single women, married women, elderly women, married couples together have come to complain about how Prajwal Revanna has abused them and has ruined their lives. This he said on record. In fact, the reason then the next question is, if these videos were available already last year, why weren't they made viral? Why didn't the media report about it? Because in June last year, Revanna filed a case in a civil court in Bangalore and got for himself a gag order preventing 86 media organizations and 3 individuals from using any of these visuals or publishing any of these visuals, which he said were morphed in order to embarrass him.
With his
now,
tail, and now
apparently the civil courts in Bangalore, News Minute has reported about this, have a track record of constantly releasing gag orders in favor of politicians and against the media. So the media wasn't able to report.
I was also a right-wing kind of guy. I think Indian generally are conservative and right-wing, especially upper class, are default right-wing. Yeah, I mean, I grew up in a very right-wing environment. By the way, do you believe the allegations given by Madhu? This lady, where is this? Like Madhu Purnima Kishwar. They're highly plausible. I'm not gonna say if I believe it or not right now, because again, I don't want a UAPA, even if I do claim that I have a booking in Tihar jail. They are highly plausible based on, see, what we are doing is right now is we are going through a lot of the shit that has been said against Modi and his affiliates. So based on what we have found before, because we are going on for like an hour and a half over this is very highly plausible, especially with all of the Mansi Soni shit that has been going on, all of the claims that like Modi used to go for like foreign trips to like China, to everything, to procure engagements for himself, and all of the like Hardi Puri around that time being connected to Jeffrey Epstein, getting Modi to meet Jeffrey Epstein, hosting Jeffrey Epstein in India, all of that. I do believe that they are highly likely. And Himachal is also sort of upper caste colony. Even some SC, OBC are, like, okay, let me just be clear. Upper caste, when you talk about like Brahmanical or upper caste or whatever, that is at the end of the day caste struggle. So, like, do understand that. Like, the class struggle is far more definitive of how caste works in India. Like the caste itself was solidified into religion so that the higher caste can preserve their class. Now, this has devolved in later years to like having poor Brahmins as well, but that is not like what it actually was initially. As much as I dislike this Modi guy, but you know, this woman is mentally unsound. Yes, I know. She speaks so much rubbish always. Her intention is difficult to understand. What if blackmailing BJP for conflict? Maybe, but again, if girlies are fighting, let them. Like if two people are fighting and you hate both of them, let them at this point. Like, I'm not in believer of like, you need to start supporting your, what's the word for it? You need to start supporting your enemies to gain an upper hand to your bigger enemies. If they're fighting, like be like, keep going, fight. No worries. Also, she wrote a book saying how Modi has let down Hindus because he wasn't worse on like Muslims. Like even in here, like even in this, her issue here is like, I might have outlooked his predatory conduct if he had done well on other fronts murdering Muslims. You should watch the video by Tony Joseph talk about his book on caste. Yes, there's another very nice video. Hold on, let me just try and bring it up. Like one thing that you can actually go watch if you ever are feeling like, oh, I need more information about this. I wanted to watch this with every one of you as well, but like it never really came up. So hold on, where is this? There's a history channel that talks about history. I have to go quickly find it. Where is this? No, not this. I think it's Al-Muqaddam. Hold on. Where is this? Hold on. Yeah, this one. Future of this channel. I get it. So this is the channel. This is an excellent Indian channel. This guy's Swavish is like a historian. He has very good videos. He normally talks about Muslims, but he has a video on caste. I really can't find it right now quickly. Controversial, whatever. Let me just quickly give it a look. He has a very excellent video on caste. Yeah, this one. Caste History of India and its Muslims. This is a very excellent video. Highly recommended. Go watch this. The video about Indian Muslim caste system. Yes, watched it already. Yeah, it is amazing. 12 a.m. here. I go sleep now. Bye. Anyway, Prajwal Remanna. Back to.
About this, but apparently everybody in question already knew. And the reason why these videos came out is because Prajwal Revanna had a driver. Okay. Now, this driver worked with him for 7 years, and one could understand that.
This is why I'm doubting his content as Subramaniam Swami. See, none of these people are actually like neutral players here. They always have something to gain, traction, TRP. Like Subramaniam Swami says it so much at this point. Like in a way that he doesn't really give a shit about what happens with women. He just gives a shit about being heard. So I'm just like, fine. Like you are clearly biased here towards yourself. You're not doing it for like people in front of you. But the fact of the matter here is that we have seen this behavior before. It's not that he is wrong. And that is what we need to be focusing on. Like, I understand that he's doing it for TRP himself. I completely understand he's doing it for TRP. The problem here is that can you refute his claims? That is beyond just like, oh, he's doing it for TRP. Like, to be fair, like a lot of like what there's something known as like a thumbnail bait. You have to use it to get like traction within this stuff. So he's doing it, but he's also bringing up a point that might actually be true. On a different note, was Ambedkar against Muslims? No, he wasn't. BJP shows some cherry pick lines where they say Ambedkar was apparently mature to doubt the patriotism of Muslims. No. Ambedkar was against like extremism of any religion. He did not like Muslims. He did not like Hindus either. So like that is perfectly a reasonable argument to have. Like he was as much or worse with Hindus and their ability to be patriotic to India. But like, goddamn, BJP is never bringing it up themselves. See, they are cherry picking, obviously. So, like, okay, Ambedkar was against Muslims. He was also against Hindus. He was also against any major religion that oppressed. That is a good thing. That is very much a good thing. Like, casteism in India may have started off as a class struggle, but casteism has also spread as part of religion within India as well, right? Like, Muslims have castes. The Hindus that converted into Islam also did casteism within their ranks. Muslims that never converted also did casteism within their ranks. It is just a thing with India that every single religion that is within this is casteist. Like, goddamn, Christians are casteist. So it's not like Ambedkar was cherry picking like against Muslims. He was against anything that did casteism. Now that may include Christianity, that may include Buddhism, that may include Islam, that may include Hinduism. Taking your like saying that he was against Muslims is kind of just like giving half information at this point, like giving like partial information. And this is something like I think a lot of people need to understand. Half information is very dangerous. Like in its own context, obviously it is correct. Like in its own context without anything beyond context. Yeah, it is, you can say that. It is factually correct. But contextually, it is absolutely wrong. Like, there's a lot of shit I can say here. Out of context, it is like, there's a lot of shit I say here myself. Out of context, everything just sounds bad. It does. Like, okay. Pulwama happened, right? Pulwama happened because of like Modi government's laxness with respect to safety for the soldiers of India. I can say in that situation, it is as per that the Modi government did Pulwama themselves. I can say that. Is it within context? It is perfectly correct for me to say that. Context of they were lax because the army asked for better equipment because they knew there was something going to happen. But they did nothing. But like if you just clip me out and say, like me saying like right now, like if you clip me out, there is an option for you to do it. Like me saying Modi government did Pulwama. In that very one line there, you can be like, oh, Neil is doing terrorist activity, claiming that Modi government did Pulwama themselves. That is what. Like if you're clipping Ambedkar out of context, like yeah, obviously shit doesn't sound bad. And like okay, let me be clear. I don't agree with Ambedkar on everything. I don't. Like I have a healthy amount of criticisms for some of the things that he did. But that does not mean that I dislike Ambedkar or think of Ambedkar as lesser or whatever. Like we can talk about like the dual electoral system. That was something Ambedkar has said multiple times that, oh, electorally, there should be like a double elections going on here. And that has been tried before in Iraq, for example. There's like a dual electoral system for like the three communities. And it doesn't work for anyone. So I do believe in that point, Gandhi going on a hunger strike saying that no, the dual electoral system should not be a thing. Like electorally, we should be united, was an absolutely correct thing, and Ambedkar was wrong there. That I can say myself because I've read this out and like I understand, like historically it has never worked out. But that doesn't mean I dislike Ambedkar. Similarly. And just I'm trying to be as fair as possible. There's also one more thing I dislike Ambedkar saying, but that is like different point altogether. Like this is in relation to like weakening of municipalities within India. Ambedkar, as far as I understand, was believer in big government but not big local government. So he kind of basically did not give much power locally or municipally to the people. So the issue here, like, so that is something I do believe weakened India far more because of that. Because at the top, people could just kill off Indian democracy by a whip, like just at their whim. And that was, I think, a bad thing. I don't think Ambedkar, because a lot of times democracy is like grassroots, ground up. But grassroots, Ambedkar did not think that, oh, like grassroots, Dalits will always suffer because there wouldn't be big government to take care of them. But the problem is the big government, if it's not supported from the grassroots as well, it is going to devolve into what it has devolved right now. Like hindsight 2020. But that is like hindsight at this point. He couldn't have ever known this was going to be the case. Anyway, we can say Ambedkar was critical upper caste Muslims. Yeah, he was critical of them. So like even I have my issues with some things Ambedkar said, but overall, like he was an amazing person. Like that is no denying that. Father of the Constitution, gave so many rights to so many people, worked for marginalized communities all his life. And yeah, also he I think he should have focused on social education. But to be honest, it was not his prerogative to do it. It was the prerogative of Nehru. Nehru should have focused on social education, which he never did. But there's also Nehru was like one of the greatest prime ministers of India. Extreme amazing diplomatically. He was an amazing diplomat. Like India today would not be in this amount of shit if he had a diplomat on his level. One thing may people disagree, but some Ambedkarites on X do so much cancer. Yeah, I know. Cancer is a doubt people are casteist. We are concerned without explaining much. Doubt people are casteist. I like Ambedkar, but I think even would avoid cancellers. Yeah, I get it. I get what you mean. But these people are always going to be there. If you're not scared of like Sanghis, why would you be scared of them? Like my issue ever is with conservatives. Like when I say Sanghis, when I say whatever, I normally only mean conservatives. Conservatives can be of any culture, any religion, anything. It doesn't matter if your favorite conservative is like Dalit or is ST or is SC, is Muslim, is Hindu. At the end of the day, being conservative is a bad thing. You need to be more discerning with your arguments. You can't just be like, oh, if you even critically analyze what Ambedkar was doing, and if you disagree with some of the things that he did, that does not mean you hate him. That does not mean you're being casteist. You are just reading the material. You are an academic at the end of the day. And they are going to claim your casteist because they are not academics. They don't understand critical thinking about certain things that were done and said. Like for them, Ambedkar becomes a god. Ambedkar becoming a god is something Ambedkar himself would not have wanted. He was against religion. So imagine someone being against religion, worshipped as a god. See, I understand what he did for them. I understand, like, it is amazing. Like, he should be worshipped, but not as a god, not as infallible. patriotism and classism doesn't work in a vacuum. They are not less. Zero-sum game, they reduce stuff where context seems purely in... Yeah, I know. But then that comes also from like their ignorance to actually thinking things through. Like a lot of people on Twitter don't really care about this stuff themselves. Dude, Ambedkar used to say, I don't believe in idol worshipping, I believe in breaking them. Yeah, exactly. So why would you go out and idol worship Ambedkar? See, the thing is, we are talking about X culture, Twitter culture. We are not talking about like actual people. Twitter culture, everyone is looking for their time in light. Like, let me like pick someone up. Hold on. There is, hold on, no, this is still an okay-ish account. Hold on, where are these random idiots? No, this guy is a follower. I can't do this to him. Guys, have you noticed there's not a lot of Sanghi people out there anymore? Like, look at this guy. This guy has like 90 followers and following to dark woke, demon time, whatever. He got blocked by someone, whatever. Every single person on Twitter is looking for their voice to be heard. A lot of times what ends up happening is you find a niche where you're getting good at. You find a niche that if you talk, you get the clicks. You get the traction. It started to happen with me as well. I could say shit against Hinduism multiple times and I get the clicks, I get the following, whatever. I didn't want that niche because I'm not talking against, I'm not really against any religion in particular. I'm just against like extremism within religions. There's a difference to be had. But a lot of times people are okay with like getting the traction, getting the likes, getting the reshares, getting the comment section and saying like, oh, you are so correct. Oh, you are so nice. That is exactly what. Getting quote tweeted, I don't know, by some BJP or Congress or whoever. Within all of that, they stop thinking. They stop thinking about what is right and what is wrong. They stop thinking and critically analyzing. So if they see something that is against what they have been taught initially or what gets them the clicks, they'll be like, look, he's going against, she's going against. Shit on him. Go, shit on him. That is Twitter culture. Because every single person, 0 followers, 20 followers, 300,000 followers, 3 million followers, has a niche, always wants clicks, always wants to get ahead. It is measured on, like Twitter is measured on how many followers you have. One of the things I never really realized myself because I never check. Like this happened, like Bliss was telling me like, look, so many big accounts follow you. I'm like, really? Do they? I've never checked because I just generally don't care. That's why I always say I'm never good at Twitch, like at Twitter. I'll never be good at Twitter because I don't care. But a lot of them do care. So they are always like, I'm going to follow through with what I'm doing. I'm going to follow through with being reactionary specifically. And this is with like everyone. You can have feminist accounts, you can have misandrist accounts, you can have misogynist accounts, you can have MRA accounts, all of them more or less reactionary, all of them same plane. They are there for getting the clicks, they're there for getting the reshares, they're there for getting the deals if they do. Or like they're there for getting the monthly Twitter payout, whatever. They're not here for movement building. They're not here for education. They're not here for any of that sort. It is surprising. And like 90% of them right now are just affiliated with one of the other party. Radhika, I think you would know this more than me as well. Like you would know this as much as me rather. A lot of the accounts that we interact with are there for like promoting this or that political party. They are not there for like actually doing activism or actually movement building. It is just one political party no matter what. I heard this from people with respect to the trans issue. Like, because their political party was not talking about the trans issue, they did not utter a single word. Not a single word. Feminist ho, jaho. No, it's not the IT cells. These are actual people. These are like big accounts. The moment the party says something about the trans issue, they are like, either we are supporting or we are against the trans issue. That's what I'm trying to say. This was like extremely frustrating for me for the past few weeks. See, as you know, I was there like literal first day. I was talking to people. I was trying to get the word out. A lot of these accounts started to shut me off because I was talking about this issue. The moment that their party said something pro or against the issue, the activity is back. That is something I learned within the past 2 weeks. Some of these accounts are literally there for propagating the party, irrespective whether the party is doing right or wrong. That is it. That is Twitter right now. That's why I don't engage a lot. Like, Twitter is important for getting the word out. That is true. Twitter is important for like getting people here. That is true. But at the end of the day, like, I feel bad. To be fair, I do feel bad a bit because some of them I did trust a bunch. But end of the day, it just came out like, oh, they're just like doing this for the reshares, retweets, clicks. That's it. It was a very hard realization, especially like a few of the feminist accounts, I might say. Like, just too much sometimes. Anyway, getting back to this.
Someone who works as a driver will be privy to your goings and comings and what's going on and what you're doing. They had a fight, and when the driver left, he apparently took a copy of all of these videos from Prajwal's phone. The driver himself has put out a video right now to the media in which he talks about how he was harassed. His wife was kidnapped by the Gowda family, by Prajwal Revanna. And so he went then to Devraj Gowda, who is a lawyer and an opposition politician, for help, saying, can you help me take on this family? Because this family was so strong, everybody was afraid to take them on. And it's likely that that is how Devraj Gowda, who was helping the driver, came in possession of these videos. Now, again, we know that Prajwal Revanna has since then said that these are morphed videos, these are not real videos. Now, whether the videos were morphed or not, and whether someone took the trouble to actually morph over 2,700 videos of this one man, whether the videos were shot on his phone, when they were shot, all of that can actually come clean through a forensic investigation that one hopes the SIT that has been put together is actually doing. Now, after that, the videos came out right before voting. The SIT was constituted. The SIT is looking into allegations of sexual abuse. They've also put out...
We have lots of Desi Epstein here. Sadly, yes, we have a lot of them. That's also what we are trying to do here, just to get the focus back. See, Indians forget what their country is. They see like, oh, America, Epstein is happening. But this is here. This is in front of you. Prajwal Revanna happened a year ago. There is another case with the BJP minister, a corporator's son. This is Prajwal Revanna Sitch, just with 25 to 30 minors, sorry.
Out a lookout circular for Prajwal Revanna because he has not appeared before the investigators to answer questions. Where is he? He has fled the country and gone to Germany the moment that voting was over. Now, the family has turned around and said that he's not run away. He's just taking
Yeah, Ram Rahim case as well. Exactly. Ram Rahim case as well.
A break after his guru's...
Also, the guy, Kalesh, or he made the Kalesh or something. Like bought an island and left to that.
ruling sort of campaign trail. He wants just a holiday and he's going to come back. Revana has also put out a statement. Prajwal Revana has put out a statement on social media saying that his lawyer is in touch with the investigators and he's asked for some time to appear before the investigators. He's asked for more time. The SIT has issued a notice to his father, HD Revana, who's been named as an accused in the complaint of one woman. Now, one woman, like I told you, who worked in their family, came forward and said it was not just the son, but even the father who would sexually abuse women while his wife was not in the house. Now, Revana has since then gone to court and asked for anticipatory bail in this case, just in case the police come.
Yeah, equal to M's. I have no idea. I have no idea what you're talking about. Talking about like Einstein.
To arrest him. Now, what is the statements or what are the answers that various political parties have put out? The Gowda family, H.D. Kumaraswamy, has first of all distanced himself. Now, I must
Sadhguru. Yeah, there's allegations against Sadhguru as well. Like all of them.
Bring in perspective here that while Deve Gowda is a respected, powerful man, his two sons have always feuded and they've always wanted a slice of the pie for their respective children. So the two sons, which is Revanna and H.D. Kumaraswamy, don't get along. So as soon as this came out, the first thing that happened was Kumaraswamy himself spoke to the press and he said that I've not done anything. Deve Gowda has not done anything. This has nothing to do with us. Let's wait for the SIT probe to be completed and we will see what needs to be done. Kumaraswamy also said, he went as far as saying that the BJP cannot be blamed in any way, that the Prime Minister cannot be blamed for campaigning, because what the BJP did was just give us 3 out of 28 seats. And we chose who should get those tickets. So from within the JDS, we have chosen that Revanna should contest from Hassan. The BJP hasn't chosen, so they cannot be blamed. So Kumaraswamy here actually sort of defending the ally BJP and sort of protecting the BJP from the blowback on this particular case. The BJP, on the other hand, has effectively said that we didn't know, the law will take its course. The Home Minister has come out to say that, we will not stand for anyone who has abused women. This is not something that we want to associate with. Just note Brijbhushan Sharan Singh.
Yeah. Also another one. Who's that one who used to do miracles or something? I have no idea.
I'm putting
Again,
this as a
this
sidebar
another one. I actually forgot about Brijbhushan Sharan Singh, to be honest.
Now that
Nityanand Baba from South India. Yes, that is what I was thinking. He made like his own... He made his own island for harassing people, sexually exploiting women.
It has been given to his son. So just saying that.
He was running away from, I think, rape allegations. Hindu Republic of Kalasha, yeah.
He kept asking, why has the Congress not done anything so far? In fact, Amit Malviya of the BJP put out a tweet that said, DK Shivkumar has known for months apparently, and why has he not done anything so far? Priyanka Gandhi took, sort of aim at the BJP and said that when she leaves the country every time, the BJP seems to know about it. So why do they not know when a man like this has left the country? The External Affairs Ministry responding saying that Prajwal Revana has a diplomatic passport as a sitting MP. It cannot be revoked.
It can, by the way.
Unless there's a court order to do so. So there was no way to stop him from traveling. But because there's a lookout notice.
If you like this stream, if you like what we do, if you like the news that we bring you, if you like the connections that we make, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Especially because we are fighting hordes of the IT cell. I get death threats sometimes, I get rape threats sometimes, I get all of that. We get dislikes, we get mean comments. Most of them are mean. Let's be clear. So if you were watching this and if you like this and if you want me to continue and if you want us to gain traction, make sure to share, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. If you want to support this channel, you can do so on Twitch. We have tiers of subscriptions. If you want, you can get emotes out of it, to be honest. There's not much to provide, to be fair. But help me get a new chair at the very least. Thank you so much.
As soon as he touches Indian soil, he will be picked up by the police and taken in for questioning. Now, coming back to the 3 questions we asked in the beginning. Dude,
why is it so easy to run from India? Literally every they don't even have to run from India. They just do it for the fuck of it. This is very easy. If you're connected with power in India, you can do whatever the fuck you want. There's a different class for them. If you're a politician, you can get away with rape, you can get away with murder. Those are petty things. The only thing you cannot get away from in India is shitting on the person who's feeding you. So if you shit on Modi, if you shit on the BJP, if you shit on like RSS, that is the only thing you can't get away from. Everything else is just like statistics for them. How many people in BJP are actually rape accused or murder accused or corrupt accused? One of our sitting members of High Court had like lakhs of rupees that burned down when his house burned down. All illegal. What happened? There was no court case or anything. It was shut off. India Private Limited, yeah.
The Gowda family know. It appears from reporters, and if you can watch a couple of the stories on the internet.
Like literally, Brij Bhushan, there was nothing done against him at all.
That video appears from what reporters are saying. Everybody in Hassan knew. It appears like the driver knew, all of the workers in their home knew, all of the government officers knew, all of the gardeners knew, everybody knew. And these were people, as if you go by the videos, who were serving various members of the family, which means that they had access to other members of the family. They would have had the ability to tell other members of the family. So it would be difficult to believe at this point that the Gowda family did not know to some extent what was going on, and they have just chosen to look the other.
This is literally like everyone knew what was going on. This is literally never the case that they don't know. In India, everyone knows. BJP supporters attacked athletes instead. Yeah, exactly. Happened with Brij Bhushan. Yeah, they attack athletes instead. In India, it is horrendous. Unless we actually start doing the right kind of information sharing. That's why you need to share this channel as much as you can. Get people involved. Get people here.
The way. The second question that we want to know is, did the BJP know? Did the top brass of the BJP know? Now, we do know that Devraj Gowda wrote a letter to the National General Secretary of the BJP. We also know that the BJP tends to spend a lot of time and energy picking their candidates for winnability very, very carefully. We know this about the BJP. All political analysts will tell you that they're extremely careful and they scrutinize every candidate for winnability before they pick the candidate. So would there have been a possibility that the BJP basically just handed over 3 seats to the JDS and said, okay, fine, pick whoever you want? That seems rather unlikely. Having said that, though, the JDS has now suspended Prajwal Revana, which means that even if it turns out that he wins the seat, he's no longer a member of the JDS, so it's not a JDS seat. And because JDS is in alliance with the BJP, it will not be a seat that gets added to the NDA. So if I'm not mistaken, if he wins, he will have won as an independent candidate. And finally, did the Congress know? There seems to be enough evidence to suggest that the Congress party may have also had access to these videos, that they may have waited for the opportune time to release the videos after the Prime Minister had campaigned, after this man had stood as a candidate, after the whole thing had been done just before voting, so that it causes maximum damage. Now, the question we have to ask is, politically, yes, it might have served your purpose, but what happens to all of the women in question? Because this sort of thing was allowed to carry on for so long. We should also remember that at many points in the past, the Congress was in an alliance with the GDS as well. So for as long as it doesn't serve your purpose or serves your purpose, you look the other way. And when it serves your purpose politically, you use the videos. So really, the fundamental basis of this is, in terms of where women stand as far as politics is concerned in this country, the answer is not very high, not very important, unless it comes to asking for our votes.
Yeah, that's what I keep saying. Also, he fled, yeah. So there is something that is happening very similar. So this happened with Goa BJP contractor son. His name is Soham, by the way.
Goa BJP Neta's predator's son, who has now
also
been
not trans.
Prajwal Revana's rerun that has now been.
What the fuck?
been witnessed in Goa, another Neta's son in sordid sex assault saga, where BJP Neta's son, who sexually assaulted 25 to 30 minors allegedly, accused Soham, who molested minors for 3 years. He is the son of BJP corporator who filmed sexual assaults of minors, predator brat who threatened to leak these videos, and for the very reason that the victims were scared of speaking out. Now, in the very latest, we are learning of how he has been nabbed by the cops. Goa BJP Neta's predator's son, who has been caught, he will now be questioned, and clear case of what we had seen during the Prajwal Revanna case. Let me take this to my colleague Vidya, joining us on the broadcast with further details of how he was nabbed, what are the allegations against him, and what next.
Well, according to the people in the know, the people of Goa had been protesting. They had been, in fact, finally on Monday, when actually citizens had picketed outside, they said that, if the arrest does not happen, then
opposition to start a mass movement. I don't know why they don't. Sorry. Why I don't know why don't they do something. Congress is just waiting for eventually people will get bored from BJP and vote them. It ain't gonna work the way Congress has to do something. It's like independent struggle. Even if the jail, they have to start. Okay. Give me my throat a bit. The issue is, if you want to go against the BJP, you have to go against capital. If you want to go against the BJP, you have to go against capital. You have to go against Adani and Ambani's. Congress doesn't want to do that. Congress doesn't want to do that. No, I'm not honoring that, Willow. This is important. Congress doesn't want to do that. Because if they go against Adani and Ambani, they lose out on future investments that their party can get. Congress at the end of the day is still a liberal party. It is still a liberal center-right party. They don't disagree with a lot of things BJP is doing with respect to like all of this Adani Ambani giving contracts willy-nilly here and there. And if they had to go against them, even if they win, they will not have the support. And then they'll not have the money. So their idea is to just wait it out. People will get bored eventually. That is the plan of the Congress party. They have said this themselves in 2018, right before the second time Modi won. They wanted to just wait it out. Adani and Ambani wealth should be nationalized. BJP, RSS property should be resized. Yes, I know it should be. But it's not going to happen through a political party. It's going to happen between you and me. It's going to happen if we can create a mass big enough movement. If we can create a movement that can get people educated enough within the political ideologies, what is good for them, what is bad for them, politically speaking. That is the only way we can get people to actually oppose this. See, AAP is never going to oppose it because they're too busy fighting Congress. Congress is doing soft Hindutva in hopes of gaining votes in Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, etc. They are not going to do it. They think their seats in the south are like guaranteed. They are not going to do it. CPIM is too small to do it. Plus their like ground level party members are fucked up. Like they hire literally everyone. Anyone. Who else is there? Who else is there? TMC, right wing. They're much more likely to go with the BJP. Admik, BJP. RJD, nowhere. Whatever, it's just Bihar. Bihar is not going to be. Like whatever, SP is doing soft Hindutva themselves most of the time. No, we are not doomed. You thinking that we are doomed is the thing that they want you to think. Stop giving them more like permissibility to do shit that they want to do. You thinking that you are doomed, you have no power, you have no rights, you can do nothing, is what they want you to think. That breaks collective thought. You might be alone. Get another person in. Talk to 3 other people. Talk to a few other people here and there. See how your entire collective grows. Then you become a movement. You are not doomed. You choose to be doomed. You choose to let things go. You choose to just cry in your sad little box, saying nothing is ever gonna change. I have given up on everything. Nothing will ever change because there is so many powers against us. You are choosing to do that. They want you to do that. See, if you don't do anything, if you just keep crying about how we are doomed, oh my God, nothing is going to change anyway. There's no out in that scenario. The only out you have is to actually go talk to people. I'm not even asking you to go to a protest. I'm asking you to just go talk to people, inform people. No matter how hard it is. No matter how shitty things feel. Because if you're not even doing that much, yeah, you are doomed. But you're doomed because of yourself, not because of BJP, not because of RSS, not because of any one of them. You doomed yourself. Don't doom yourself. That is all.
They will take action and things like that when the police really actually went ahead and arrested the accused. Although what we have gotten to know is there is no girl who has really come out in the front who has filed any complaint. The police is actually now requesting that the girl should come forward and file a complaint. But as
they can literally get suo motu cases against like everyone other than a pedophile.
Now, yes, because of the entire strong protest by the local leaders there, that this action has been taken against the BJP councillor's son and he's been arrested. But of course, after this, much evidences will certainly be, because the police will take over all his gadgets and will, go through all the information that he has after interrogation. But the police is right now really requesting all the victims to really come forward.
Right, but there is a sense of fear, especially given the fact that minors are involved in this particular case. How exactly is the police now talking to the parents, and especially in terms of POCSO that could also be pressed in this particular case? What more are you learning?
Well, POCSO certainly will be invoked because most of those videos actually point out that there are minor girls involved who have been sexually assaulted, and that's one of the reasons for protection of protection of children from sexual assault cases. The act will be, certain sections will be.
This has become feature of BJP. It always was. Always was a feature of the BJP. They follow one of the most regressive books out there that is highly misogynistic, that treats women like crap, that is sexist on nearly every page. Manusmriti. What do you think was going to happen?
Invoked in this case, but as of now, since the victims have not really come forward, is why the Goa police is really appealing to the people to really come forward. They do have a case. Remember, there are videos of the same. So, but then if the complainants really come forward, the children who have suffered this, if they really come forward, it really builds a very strong case against the perpetrator of the crime.
This is extremely important, Vidya, with the way the parents kept
he wrote the book.
On protesting, and the fact that this man has now been nabbed. But will the case really be watertight for him to be tried in the court of law? But to understand next, as he will be questioned, will the police seek his custody? What is likely to happen next? When the charge sheet will be filed? And what is the timeline that we are particularly looking at, given the fact that, like you're saying, the police is urging the victims to come forth and testify against him?
Well, remember, this really has happened after much protest by the citizens. As of now, the Goa police will really have to decide as to how they really want to take this case forward. If, if complainants do come forward, then there could be different cases registered against this accused. And in all these cases, his custody can be taken and he can be interrogated. For this could extend for a longer duration.
All right,
However,
Vidya.
if you look at it, if there's only one case registered, then in such cases.
All right, Vidya, we'll come back to you for further updates.
That, I mean, what more can I say on this? Anyway, it's actually quite late. So we are going to drop the other part right now. We are going to go to, initially going to go to updates over the India-Iran thing and like Jaishankar calling Pakistan dalali karne wale country and whatever. It is completely pointless. So we'll get to it later. So we are going to stopping now. Thank you for coming, guys. Thank you so much. Please do share the videos. Please do make sure that we get more traction overall. Make sure to comment on the video later, which is also important. Do leave a like on YouTube. Everyone go to YouTube and leave a like. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you on Saturday. Good night. Shabba khair. Have a nice time.